All right, everybody. I think we're about ready to get started. Oh, actually, one other thing I think I need to take care of. Let's see. One second, I'm just getting my camera set up. Is it not going? Let's see. Maybe let's try this. Oh, there we go. Perfect. There we go. All right. All right, I have my favorite non-alcoholic beverage for the evening. And let us see. So here is my plan for the evening. I have a microcontroller. I have a little piezo buzzer. And then I have one of these. So I don't think we're going to get to all of it today, but I did want to at least get the piezo buzzer working. If I can get it to make a tone, then I consider that a success. And then we'll move on to the Mars Perseverance rover. But yeah, we'll make it sing happy birthday because that's kind of funny and sad. We'll see. I did realize that I need to get a battery pack for it. So we'll deal with that. I don't know if there are any hobby stores or electronics store around here. Since I'm new to the area, we'll find out. If there is, we'll use that. If not, I mean, I can always get one shipped in. It'll just take a while. Okay. With that said, I'd say let's get started. So let's take a look out of this and see what we are working with. So I'm assuming this is a diagram. It's really small though. I may need to look up documentation on this. Well, I mean, you should always look up documentation on your projects, but yeah, that is tiny. Okay. Sorry, I'm just running through the different camera lenses. Okay, so my job for today is going to figure out which of these pins I'm going to use. And then I'm going to hook it up to this piezo buzzer. But yeah, so actually, right now is a good time. Oh, I don't have my mini whiteboard. That's okay. I can find a piece of pen and a paper. Because this is an educational stream. Okay, it's like I'm grabbing paper. Perfect. I found one of my old engineering notepads. I don't use anymore because I usually do digital. I could, I don't know where my tablet is. I could set it up so I can show everyone what I mean. Oh yeah, and then there's one other thing I was looking for. Maybe it doesn't want to come up with it. There you go. And then I needed some solder. And then pen. Where's my backpack? Backpack has pen. Last time I checked this. There we go. Got it. So let me just make sure that I see everything. Oh shoot. Forget my password. But yeah, 1 second. So from what I know, yeah. So what I know about piezo buzzers is they work on a function of piezoelectrics. A piezo is a material Can you guys see? Yeah. So a piezo is a material such that when I apply, say I have a battery, when I apply a battery like such, and I have current going through it, doesn't have to be a battery, it can be anything. Big brain learning stream, password is password. I wish. It's some sort of convoluted jumbled mess that I have like in a file somewhere. And I just bring it up whenever I need to like log into something again. So when you apply, let's say for example, we apply 5 volts for example. This side is 0 volts, this side is 5 volts. When you apply that, oh awesome, my battery's running low on my computer. That's fine, it's not my streaming one. When you apply a voltage to it, it increases in size. I think there are some that decrease as well, but that's like depends on the material. It'll increase in size once we apply that voltage. So, and again, the other thing, it goes the other way too. Say we have something big and we squish it to be smaller, it will generate a voltage or a potential difference. So it'll say like this is the natural state, we squeeze it down, and let's say this one produces on both ends 5 volts. This reminds me of an ad to tell someone at work to not plug 2 speakers into the same output on a receiver today. Yep, no, you shouldn't do that unless it's... There are ways you can do that, but not how they're normally set up. Popped in to say hi before streaming. Hope you have a big brain stream, dude. Oh, thank you, Sam. Thanks for coming in. But yeah. So, how do we get this to make sound? Is the big question. Well, it's actually simpler than you would think. So all sound is a vibration. If we take like a drum and we smack the drum, what's causing the surface of the drum? The thing that is sounding is the drum curving up and curving down and sort of undulating like this. It goes like that and it pushes air and then makes a wave that then reaches your ears. So what we're doing with the piezo buzzer is we have some sort of membrane here. And this material that we had that can like contract and expand depending on what electricity signal we put into it, we tape it or glue it to the back of this membrane. And so how we make sound is we apply that electricity at a certain frequency. And the frequency that we apply will be the frequency at which this expands and contracts within the limit of how fast this can go, but it's pretty fast. And so it will do this because we're squeezing and then expanding, so it will cause this to basically bunch in and curve and then flatten out again. So that's how a piezo works. So that's the theory behind it. So now let's get to the practical application. So how are we going to apply the electricity? And so here we have our little piezo. And then, sorry, I just had a brain fart moment. So you have our little piezo, and we could just hook it up to like AC current, but then it would just, if I took out my wall, it would just be somewhere around 120 hertz. So it would just make a 120 hertz signal. Also, it would probably blow up because that's a lot of power for this little piece. So instead, we're going to be smarter about that, and we're going to have a brain that controls that. So this is something we can program. Let's see, what's the name on this? It's a Xiao QWKT microcontroller, and they're made for like like hobbyist smartwatches and stuff. So there's a bunch of stuff you can do. But the nice thing about this is that they're really small. And then this is also really small. So what we're going to do is we're going to find out which pins we need to solder this to. we'll solder them, and then I'm going to boot up my Arduino IDE, which is just the way that I can put programs onto here. And then I'm going to see if I can get it to make a tone. Although I'm a bit worried if it's too loud. I don't think it will be too loud. I think this should just be able to take the entire thing. If this is too much electricity, I might need to put a resistor on here. But these are such cheap components that I'm just gonna full send it. 1 second. So yeah, that being said, I need to charge my laptop. The thing that we're going to be using to program this. If we can get this up and running, then I feel comfortable moving on, and I feel comfortable moving on and doing other stuff. Oh, okay, so this tells me which pins are digital. Does it tell me which one is ground? So there's a ground here on the bottom. Oh, and it tells me, okay, it tells me on the back as well. That's nice. So yeah, the Xiao Seeduino. I think this is the right way. This will just tell us which pin is which on both sides. So if this should be the 3-volt. No. It is not at all. I wonder if... Dang. No, none of this seems right. I think they gave me the wrong stickers, or I'm just blind. Maybe there's 2 different stickers. Oh, okay, so they're not counting... They're not even counting these over here. Dang. Okay, well, we'll just solder on this side then, because we can see what we're doing. So, let me see here. It doesn't tell me what pins 1 through 0 through 2. Or it does. 2, 3. All the ones that are red are digital. All of them appear to be digital. So I'm going to solder to pin 2. No, I'm going to solder to pin... I'm going to solder to pin 10 and then the ground. So I will choose that now. Get my soldering iron on. Oh shoot, do I have flux? I shouldn't need flux, it's so small. Maybe that's why I should use flux. Oh shoot, did I bring my flux pen in here? I don't know. We'll try. There should be some, I think this is rosin core, so it should be able to get in. Has a little bit of flux in it. But yeah, I'm going to need to zoom this in for my old eyes. That is way too hot. Okay. I'm gonna heat this up to around 312 degrees Celsius. I have a soldering iron over here, a soldering station that I'm going to be using. Let us clean it off that tip. I'm going to put this over here on this side, and we'll solder the ground first. So I'm going to... You know, probably what I'll do is I'll pretend this. I'll pretend the solder tip, and then I will put some solder on the leads. Usually I use a microscope, but I still haven't brought it out of the packaging yet. And this should just be 2 solder points, so it shouldn't be too bad. I say, I can't open the solder. Nah. Let me go get some pliers. Oh man, I shouldn't need to use pliers to get these off. Boom, okay. Let's see. How hot is this? I don't think it's very hot. Oh. It's hot enough. Okay. There we go. We'll tin that. And I am by no means an expert at this. So if there's somebody out there that can tell me how to do things better, by all means go ahead. Okay, there we go. So we will start by bringing this to ground. And I'm going to put it up here. And then I'm going to bend the lead so that it stays in and we get good connection. I say that, and then I don't deliver. Also, if you decide to do this at home, be careful. It is hot, so I've said my safety PSA. Okay. A second. I need something to actually like hold this. So what we should see is we should see it all kind of adhere, which I think it's doing. There we go. And then I'll clean this up. Actually, you know what? I might just put it on this side. We'll get it on this side. We'll get solder to beat up on this side too. This would probably go faster if I had flux, rather than just the flux that's in the that is in here. Okay, that's all sorts of messy. Let's clean that up. Okay. Yeah, if I had more flux, this would be a lot easier. There we go. Let me just double check. It's not bridging anything. Okay, good. And then I'll add some on this side. Just for good measure. Should be good. I don't have a new toothbrush on me right now, so I apologize. Okay. You want to be careful. You want to be careful. Oh, whoops. You want to be careful when you're doing this. Oh, hey, Ash. Welcome on in. I was just about to say, use tweezers. That solder looks good. Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you, Ash. I I have them right here. I don't have my setup. I don't solder often, but I do have a little bit of experience. So then we'll put this on the 10 pin. Hello, cat. What do you want? She's been very vocal lately. But yeah, hopefully next time I'll have found my microscope. I tried doing microscope on stream once, but it lags pretty bad when I hook it up to when I try to hook it up to like the stream itself directly. When it's on its own screen, it's fine, but when it tries to like move to other When it tries to display it on like via a computer, it lags a lot, which is undesirable. There we go. Remove that hair from the table, please. Oh, this one, you can see it? Dang. It's a good camera. Oh my gosh. Be gone. You see nothing. Even through OBS, especially through OBS. So it's not the it's not OBS's fault. It's not OBS's fault. It's whatever chip is being used to do external display. It just does not. It lags, which is a shame because it's really good on its own screen. But like, if I want to capture something, I need some sort of other solution. Oh, don't want to touch that. Okay, let's get this flat on there so we can get the best amount of heat transfer. And now we are patient and we wait. There we go. Let's see. I think we're good. Let me get it. Let me get a close look at this. All right, that's looking good. Good enough. All right, we'll wait for that to cool down a bit. And let me make sure that I have... Let me make sure that I have the Arduino IDE installed on this computer. And we'll turn the soldering iron off. It served its purpose today. All right. Let me move over. And we'll program this. Let's see. Do we know? Oh, that's not it. I don't think I have the ID on this account. I may have just installed it on one. Oh, there's an Arduino IDE 2 now. Okay, let's go to the GitHub. Wait a second. It took me to GitHub and then took me right back here. Oh, they're download options on the right. Okay, got it. Wow, that is downloading really slow for some reason. It's only 100 megabytes. It should not be downloading this slow. Let me try. Let me try reconnecting and then trying the download again. Let's see. Okay, well, it's cold enough to touch now, which means we can plug it in. Why are you being this way? One second. I'm just going to hook it up to Ethernet. Clearly the Wi-Fi is not having it. I wonder if it's maybe an issue on the Arduino website. Okay, well that works. Okay. Yeah, we're just waiting for this to get installed. Okay, I believe this IDE... Oh, access. I believe this IDE can just detect. It should be able to detect it. Oh, it's downloading the library right now. Okay. It's getting us some Adafruit drivers. Arduino USB driver. Another Arduino USB driver. A Genuino USB driver. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's nice. It just downloads all the drivers for you. Okay. Let's see if it can... That's a very engineer laptop. Thank you. No, I got it specifically for 3D modeling. It has I think it has a 3060 on board, but it's also very small, which is, that's why I got it. It's both small and it's very strong. Okay, so they made some updates since I've done this, so let me see. What's this? Oh, that's probably debugging. Library, search. Arduino Cloud. Okay, let's edit, sketch, tools, board manager. They've changed everything on me. Get board info. Please select a port. Okay. Device manager. Let me see if it under USB devices. Bus controllers, disk drives, display adapters, firmware. Hello? Is it just not? Other devices? Security devices, software components, software. Well, this is concerning. It is okay, it didn't play a sound, but it was also muted. So let's see if this makes a sound when it plugs in. That is concerning. Let me see if I can get like a paper clip. There are two pads on here that should reset it. I could also just use like a bit of solder. I wonder if this doesn't... Let me look up the documentation for this board really quick. Which I probably should have done from the beginning. Okay. Maybe on DigiKey. Okay, good. DigiKey has the documentation. Pins are no longer included. Please order part number something. Well, that's fine. We don't really need it. The pins. Oh, this is wonderful English. Arduino Zao is the smallest Arduino compatible board in the Arduino family. It is an Arduino microcontroller that is embedded with the SAM D21 microchip. The interfaces of Arduino Zao is rich enough in such a tiny dev board as well. Classic. They don't want to spend money on localizers. To be fair, localizing is expensive. And they're trying to do this as cheaply as possible. Script and take a look at this. Oh gosh. This is the official documentation, by the way. Description. Take a look at Arduino Zao. What a small size and cute looking. It is the smallest member of the Arduino family. Oh gosh. On the other hand, this little board has good performance in processing, but needs less power. As a matter of fact, it is designed in a tiny size, and it can be used for Arduino wearable devices and small projects. Arduino Zao is perfectly compatible with Arduino IDE. You can easily develop some small projects with the help of a large and comprehensive Arduino library. So get one, and you will soon love it. All the input-out pins are 3.3 volts. Please do not put more than 3.3 volts, otherwise the CPU may be damaged. Okay. What the frick? Use Arduino Zao Grove, touch sensor Grove, RGB LED ring to renew your Grove to a party mode, which can change the lighting modes of the glove by touching. I guess they're trying to say glove. Light up gloves. Honestly, hashtag ads. Yeah, that's what it definitely sounds like. Hashtag sponsor. It's not okay. I think I may have gotten a dead on arrival board, which sucks because it's just not hooking up. Let me look up on some forums to see. Maybe there's some sort of... There might be some sort of special way to do it. Oh my gosh. This is... Okay, so Seed Studio, I'm assuming this is a wiki that they've also made. Let me let me read. Generally, teacher will teach us to write a simple hello world example when start to learn a programming language. This is only a basic introductory, but it is very important process. Although you are not familiar about Arduino, do not worry. You can learn the hello world about Arduino. Light up a LED. Now we take Arduino as example to learn how to light up LED, which is controlled by digital 13 pin. Oh gosh, this English is... It gets me every time. Yeah, I know how to... Oh, hello, Walter. Hi, you want to say hi to everybody? Say hello. Say hello. Arduino need a copywriter. So it's not Arduino itself. It's Xiao, the company that makes this board. So there are a bunch of Arduino boards that are made by companies that are not Arduino. That's quite common. Is they put out a spec, and if you adhere to a certain spec and design, then you're considered Arduino, an Arduino compatible board. A lot of times they're cheaper. But if you buy from Arduino directly, then it funds the Arduino development projects. Okay. Well, we'll come here. Tools, port. Yeah, it's not even detecting... Oh, well, maybe because I'm not plugged in. Let's try plugging in again. And then see if we can detect the port. Tech companies in general need copywriters. Yeah, I agree. Oh, hey, look, it's actually... Oh my gosh. Was I plugging in the wrong thing the entire time? Okay. Never mind, Sal. I'll shill for you. You actually connected. It was a user error as usual. Okay. Tools. Okay, yeah, now we have the serial port. CFEM2 is okay, ready to go. Perfect. Hashtag user error. Can we set up a kitty cam for the stream? If he wants to come back, he's going in circles right now. He likes exploring. Okay. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, and it's lighting up now. So let's try running the blink sketch really quick. Basics. Blink. I like how there's one that's now called bare minimum. Select board, unknown. I wonder what this shows up as. Because it's not detecting it automatically. COM61. Cook the upload. Let's see. Okay, we should take Arduino Dimilov with app Mega 328. Okay, so we just need an app Mega 328. That's a pretty common one. The third-party boards used to not use that Mega 328. Let's try that. No. Let's see, though. They said it was... Arduino, Tumi, Lenovo. Okay, we'll try that one and see if it works now. Okay. Let's verify. Compile sketch. It works. So we have a blink, blinky blink. Let's see if we can change the timing on this, and then if that works, then we know that we're doing it right. So let's try doubling the time. We'll do it for 2,000 seconds. Wait for a second. Ooh, actually shows me like what stuff means now. Unsigned long milliseconds. Okay, got it. So it was wait for a second. 1,000 milliseconds is 1 second. So let's have it be on for 2 seconds. Let's upload it. Is that the 13? I don't think that worked. Let's try 3 seconds. Oh, so we need to upload. No? Okay. Maybe it doesn't have the 13. Maybe it's under a different pen number. Usually it's pin 13. Turns an LED on for 1 second, then off for 1 second repeatedly. It is attached to digital pin 13. Okay, 1000 is on pin 6. Let's see what they say on this one. The other issue is it might just be a different... This is different than what I remember seeing. So it might be using some other stuff. They may have updated their blink. LED built-in delay. LED built-in is defined as 13. So this should be... This should work. Pin mode, 13 output. Done compiling. We're now uploading. I mean, we have... It is blinking. Let's see if we can't do a different pen. So let's see. Hello, cat. Hello. Have you come to grace us with your presence? Hello. Walter. Hey. Walter is also an engineer. He's so soft and fluffy. Okay, so full disclosure, I have not set up a piezo buzzer on an Arduino before, so I am going to be using a tutorial. Oh, hello, cat. Yes, I love you too. Oh my gosh, yes, 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 yes. No, 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 I know what an Arduino is. Connected VCC, the positive pin piezo buzzer generates the constant sound. Well, yeah. Yes, cat. Yes. Are you happy? You're gonna just you're just gonna rub your face all over everything. That's special. Okay, I do need to get stuff done. So scoot your butt out of here. It says it's still uploading, which is concerning. Okay, so there is an Arduino library which for this, which is nice. So we need tone and no tone. So I'm going to make a new sketch. Oh, is there an example code already? Basics, communication, sensors. No, okay, that's fine. Okay, well, our greatest helper is copy and paste. Okay, so let's read this and see what it does. So we make an integer melody, and that is equal to this note C4, note G3, A3, G0, note V3, note durations, 2, 3, 4, setup, integer, this note, 8, this note, plus plus. Calculate the note duration. for this note is equal to 0. This note iterate over the notes. Melody. This note. Okay. Either click on the button to show the serial monitor icon, choose new tab, or use control. Give files name pitches.h. Click OK button, copy the code below, and paste it into that file. Oh, there's more we have to do. Okay. So these, I'm looking here, and they're defining notes. Okay, yeah, so we have to define the notes don't mean note names don't mean anything right now, but they've given us note names already here. Background, and they have it on the digital 8 pin, it looks like. Okay, so we have tone and no tone. Let's go back here. Push this out, melody. Quarter note 4, eighth note 8, etc. Tone, okay, there we go. Tone, and we want this to be on 10. Because we wired it up to pin 10. Let's try verifying this, and then we'll upload it. Oh, shoot, that's right. We forgot to do the pitches directory. New tab? .h. No ads. No ads today. Okay, let us try this one now. Failed uploading, uploading error, exit status 1. Let's try resetting this again. Or, I guess for the first time, because we didn't have power. There we go. tools. Okay, so we're COM3. Doing that one. Let's try uploading. It's taking a long time to upload. I've noticed. That's unusual. Let me look up on a forum. I might need to have it as a different board. I know, riveting engineering experience right here. Unfortunately, this is how it goes. It's not super glamorous or anything like that. Oh, I wonder if this is... No, this shouldn't be charging only because this is a Nintendo USB-C cable, and that one, they use that one to update their Pro controllers, so it should have data transfer. Let's see. There's other stuff too. Yeah, it's still uploading, so that shouldn't... It's not so large that it should do that. So let's... Before we, like, fry stuff more, let's reset again. Okay. Do. This is really good, actually. Top. Okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah, we might need to set up the boards. Let's see. Open the Arduino IDE, select the file menu, and then do preferences. Yeah, so a lot of these third-party ones, you're gonna have to Arduino boards. You're gonna have to like set stuff up so that the computer can actually talk with it. File preferences. Locate additional board manager URLs. Okay. This is way better than the actual website. Additional boards manager URL says already has an entry, then click the button to the right of the text box. This will open up a dialog box that will allow you to add additional board managers. You can now click the OK, accept the new entry, and close the preferences window. You are now ready for the next step. Okay, that worked. Now the new boards manager has been installed into your Arduino IDE. You can perform the final step, installing the Arduino and Cell board itself. To open the IDE, you probably still have open, that's fine. Open the tools from the top menu and select Boards Manager. Boards Manager, okay. Boards Manager window open. In the filter text box, type Arduino. So. The seed Sam. Oh, sorry, it's with 3 E's. Arduino Sam. The seed SAMD boards package will be displayed. Click the install button. Yeah, no, Arduino's like, oh, let's have you do it as this other Arduino board, and it's just not working. Hooking up the Arduino Zo. Uses the USB-C connector for power and data. Okay. Let's select another board. Arduino Shell. I think it's Shell. Maybe my sister can tell me. Yes. Apparently it's being used in another process. Link. Don't save. Let's just cancel everything, back out of everything. Arduino IDE. Arduino Ciao. That's how it's pronounced. Hello, Luna. Do you also want to come and say hi? No, you just want to sit there in the corner and stare at me? Okay. This looks promising. Hey, Luna, come here. Hey. You want to say hi to everyone? Say hello. Come here. So, like, yeah, no, you're lame. Come here. Come here. Nah, she has better things to do with her time, apparently. Like sitting in the corner and staring at me. Oh. I am running out of power. I should probably hook up my computer again. There you go. Okay, yeah, no, so we're just waiting on it to install and set up. And it's being slow again. So yeah, hopefully after all of this pain, and we get this actually working. If these work well, I might order a bunch of these because I love how small these are. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. It's speeding up. But yeah, this little thing looks really neat, and it also looks like it's compatible with breadboards too. So if you really wanted to, you could put this in the middle of a breadboard and you could test your circuits before you do it. That's really cool. But yeah, no, I'm a fan of how small it is. One of the issues with catch-all microcontrollers is the fact that a lot of them are just really big. So you're limited in what you can install, etc. Okay, we're almost there. It's like on the cusp of being done installing. Okay. It's downloaded packages. It's installing something else now. And if you guys want to see like what it's doing, I'll bring it into the view of the camera so you can see what I'm seeing. Go. Okay. Okay, let's try seeing if we can get Blink to work now. Getting Blink to work is kind of like the go-to. Just make sure that like you can actually get this. And then I'm going to, I like to do this a bit differently so that way I know that it's working properly. Okay, let's get this thing to blink. Compiling sketch. And compiling, and then upload. There we go. It's working. Yeah, it's doing 3 seconds in between 3 seconds in between lights. So, yeah, we're good to go. Do 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 do. What was the name for it again? Getting started. It's pitches.h. Oh, whoops. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Oh, I can't show my history. I don't have clipboard history on right now. No matter. We can turn it on later. I usually keep clipboard history on because I do a bunch of stuff. I find it's very helpful for my workflow. Oh, I can just clip the whole thing. Why do I even try? Oh, wait. That's right, I need to change it. Yeah, that's what should happen. That right there, that's what should happen. No tone 8. Let's switch this to 10. And switch this to 10. We'll try uploading it again, and hopefully this buzzes. It works! And then let's reset it again. I'm not sure if you can hear it. I might have to turn off my noise suppression. Do 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 do. Yes, I'm so happy. Okay, let me see if you guys can even hear it. Let me try restarting it one more time. Yeah. Okay, the microphone picked it up. All right. Now we just need to make it be happy birthday. Let's look up that sheet music for happy birthday. Okay, this has a B flat, C, C, D, C, do, do. Okay, let's do this. Let's open up WordPad. And so this in this list, we are just listing the note. Like, these are the values for the notes, the frequencies. C4, C4. Three. Oh, let me look at the defined stuff. If I look over here, I have pitches. Okay. So I have sharps. You could technically have flaps, but flaps and sharps are literally the same thing. Sorry, I took like 6 years of music. So it starts at 1, and as we get up higher, it goes higher. Okay, perfect. D4, C4. Two, C, C, D, C, F, E. That's the first line. It's the same thing afterward. Do, 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 do. C4, C4. Do, do, C4, C4. D4, C. And then G, F. And B is the one that's flat in this key. I don't remember all of like the key signature names. I just know how to read which ones are which off of the sheet music. G, F. C4, C4, C5, it's an octave jump. And then A4, F4. Why is this even in a key? Why is this even in a key if, like, you never... Oh, okay, no. There's one note that is flat. I don't know why you wouldn't just have this in the key of C if there's just one note that's flat. So C4, C4, C5, A4, F4, do. F4, E4, D3. I should probably upload these one line at a time so it's easy to hear what I did wrong. Because I will have inevitably done this wrong. Do. And then... B5. Actually, it should be... Oh shoot, does it start with A? Or does it start with C in the pitches? Let me go look at how we've defined it. They start with B for some reason, but no, they're starting with C. Yeah, so if we go below our initial C, then we need to account for that. So C4, C4, D, C4. Do, and then G. Do. Switch up to C5. Do. F4. Do. And then we switch to B. And it's B4 because we haven't switched up past C5. Do. For some reason, it has like another part after that. So I'm not gonna code that one in. BB. Oh, so sorry, it's not B4. It should be, because B is flat. It should be A4 sharp. Two. A4. Two. F4. 2. G4. 4. D3. No, that shouldn't be a D3. That should be a D4. And then we will do the note times. That's in 3/4. Note durations. Quarter note, eighth note. Okay. So this should be 8, 8, 4, 4, 4, 2. And then it should repeat. 8, 8, 4, 4, 4, 2. And then 8, 8, 4, 4, 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 4, 4. You know what? I don't agree with that. That shouldn't be a do 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 do. Yeah, no, I don't. That should be held out. So let's make that a 2. 8, 8, 4, 4, 4, 2. Okay. Let's just throw it in there and see what happens. And if we got it right the first time, we got it right the first time, and then I'm happy. No, we don't want that one. Get out of here. I don't want ads. Sketch. I'm not sure if this can handle this being I'm not sure if Arduino IDE can handle lists. I'm sure it can handle lists being in different lines. I just don't know how to do it. And I don't feel like looking it up. Actually, I should just use this. Delete space delete. There you go. Let's try that. Let's try verifying it. No errors in compiling. Let's try it. It seems to have run into an issue. Do 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 do. Did I miss a Oh, do 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 do. Oh, okay, I see. It's only doing 8 because over on this loop over here, it's only doing 8 notes. So 1 second. This read-only editor. Shoot, is there a way to... There has to be a way. That's an output. Can I get a... Is there a terminal that I can access? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, let's update this to the loop to do 25. And try that. I know that the notes were already off, but... Okay, so it looks like I messed up one. Do. Oh, okay, so the first one needs to be E3. I think. Let's try that. So I think... Try that. E#3. Upload. E#3 is not declared in the scope. Oh, okay. I think it's because there is no E. Yeah, yes. That's how music notes work. Try this. Let's see. E4. Try that one more time. So something I'm noticing is that the pitch is changing like as we go on. So I might need to add like a delay in the beginning and wait for it to like buzz up. Do. This note equals, for integer, this note equals 0. This note is greater than 25. This note plus plus. Note duration. Take 1 second divided by the note type. Quarter note. 1000 divided by durations. Tone 10. Melody. This note duration. To distinguish the notes, set a minimum time between them. The note's duration plus 30% seems to work well. Let's try increasing that a little bit. And see if that helps. Yeah, so increasing this, I think, helped. Let's try 1.4. So yeah, so yeah, so for some reason that first part, that's just different. This is where like the engineering comes in, where you kind of have to like tinker with things because you have your ideal and then you have reality. Okay. Let's do, do. Do. Well, I think this is enough of a win for now. I think this is enough of a win for now. So I'm going to save this. File. Save. And this is going to be Piezo happy birthday. And then we'll save the pitches. We might need to come in. So one, I noticed that it's on the first bar, the noise is weird, and then after about a second, it does good. So what I might do is I might play a note that's really, really, really low down and hard to hear for people. I'll have that play for like a second or two to warm up the piezo. And then I will then play the rest. Actually, we can do that right now. Let's try doing that right now. Two. Let's try that. Hey, that worked. Oh, yeah, but then I need to increase that. Is there a way just to say length of no length of list Okay, so they said, is there a way to check the length of array? It's any direct answers in the forums. Usually you will have created the array, so you will know the length of it. That's not a good answer. Oh my gosh, the system's like the size of pins is 16, so you wouldn't want to use that for your loop control. That does not answer. Yeah, this is pretty normal for coding and tech forums. Did they just say tell you is like, oh, you shouldn't do that, but they never say why. The guy just kept asking. He's like, no, you. They just don't answer the question and say, oh, you just shouldn't do that, and then I'll explain why. Okay. It looks like here it's because it's memory constrained. So you want to keep track of it there. So you can do it when you're compiling, but not like in the actual thing, which stinks. Let's do this too. Do. I'll try that. So that seemed to help a little bit, but I think it might just be how this arrangement is played. I might need to just play around on my own and make my own arrangement. That sounds right for this one. But yeah, no, I'd say that is good enough for today on the coding and electronics aspect. I'm going to order a battery and then I'll hook it up and we should be good. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. We will put this in a little baggie. Put the tools away. We'll put cables away. All right, and I am going to take a quick break, and I'll be back. All right, welcome back. Oh, hey Sam, welcome on in. Oh, don't worry. We are going to have science. We just got done making a microcontroller play Happy Birthday. So it's there. One second, let me get my camera set up again. I'm just making sure that I can see chat while I am doing stuff. And let me get stuff up and running. I gotta change up my tags, I think, really quick. It is no longer Wednesday. There we go. And then let me get my camera up and running again. All right. You're now in the fun part. Although, I am very excited that I got that actually working in a usable state for now. So, now we get to open this bad boy up. And there is an app for this apparently, but I'm gonna just use the book. Way. No sat Lego stream? Yeah. They're doing the Lego stream again today. But this time we're doing this. Oh. Actually, I don't think you saw it. But where did I put it? Okay, there it is. We have this little microcontroller that I soldered up today. You get Chromecast to see this on my TV. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, you gotta invite the boys and open a cold one. Like I am right now. When a cold root beer. Non-alcoholic. Cold one cracks. Cherry babies. Nice. Yeah, let me hook this up really quick. So, the one thing I have right now is as soon as it turns on, it will play the sound. But I have to get it powered, so I forgot to get a battery pack. So I need to get a battery pack and a switch to turn it on. But, here it is. I'm not sure if you can hear it. Yeah. So yeah, so it turns on, it plays once. We'll play around with the code a little bit more at a later time. But yeah. So this is really tiny compared to what we're putting it in. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to find a place that I can mount this on the thing. No, is the happy birthday song? Yes. And if I was really evil, I would have it play on the day the Mars Perseverance landed on Mars. I could do that with an internal clock, so technically, but that would be super mean. Gonna listen to your stream through my SSU 310s. Very nice. But yeah. One second. You computer, you be quiet. Eat Wendy's on stream? I don't think I will. But good suggestion. I can't blame you for trying. Okay, so this is a 1. That's a 3. 3. 2, 2, 4. This is gonna be a more complicated one, so 4. That's a 1. And then these at the very end. Okay. Let's get all the stickers out. We will throw all the stuff we're not using at the moment into the bin. Okay. That out of the way. And we have a bunch of stuff on our hands now. Oh, and let me put the microcontroller away. We will save this for later. Oh, and I have bins. We are prepared this time. All right. Now hopefully with this we'll get less plastic crinkly sounds later on in the stream. But just bear with it for now. But yeah, Sam, how was your stream, by the way? I was kind of busy troubleshooting programming stuff, so I didn't get to see what you're up to. Not too bad, thanks for asking. Yeah, what were you playing what was it you were playing last time? It wasn't. Were you doing Metal Gear Solid 2? I forgot. Oh, Resident Evil 5 for now. Oh, that's right, you did mention it before. I'm assuming not on the Android version because of the DRM. That's the one where the dude punches the boulder, right? If I recall correctly. You know, the meme. Yes. That's a part was so ridiculous. I loved it. Okay. So it looks like we're doing this part right here today. But yeah. Let us see. All right. So we'll hopefully do this and not lose too many parts in the process. And I apologize that that it's only 1080p right now. I did drop it down, I think, to 30 frames per second, so it shouldn't be too strenuous on too many systems. I am planning on sometime this month applying for shoot, what was I gonna say? Applying for affiliate, and hopefully that will. Oh, the casting isn't working. I'm sorry. Yeah, affiliate, and that way we'll have access to some more emotes, and hopefully it will get me higher up on the list for get me higher up on the list for encoding. What I think it's not encoding. I think it's called cross coding. But yeah. Follower emotes are available 60 streaming days after affiliation. Decoding. Okay. So that's good to know. They're like, we made being affiliate really easy, so now you have to like, we don't want to like dedicate space to updating it all the time. Some sort of plasticky bit. 60 individual streaming days. Okay. That's not too bad. I'm not in a hurry or anything. Boop. Then we need one of these elbow pieces. Oh, okay, weird. And then another macaroni elbow. Boop. This one's already looking more complicated than the car. And then you will get one of these. And then we need 2 more elbows. Oh, I see what we're doing here. At least I think I see what we're doing. Yeah, okay. I think I got what they're laying down. Yeah, so I'll get that started. Oh yeah, big brain time. Yeah. No, we already had the big brain time. We got happy birthday working, and by copying and pasting someone else's code and then reverse engineering how it worked. Okay. Next one. We need another one of these. And then we need more macaroni elbow pieces. Now eat the pieces on the left that are left over. Okay, I'll have to be extra careful, and I will hope that no spares are left in the box. There we go. We will get another macaroni elbow. And then there should be one more of these in here. This is really clever. I like this. Of course, Lego like hires people that are like, this is literally their only job. So want 4 of these. You know, supposedly this is for like children ages 9 and over, so after the age of 9, I should be smart enough not to swallow these pieces. Emphasis on should. I miss Legos. Yeah, I actually I've been really enjoying these Legos. They're a lot of fun. They're also really expensive. Okay. So we need these pieces. The rotary wings. They're not propellers. If it's going up, they're rotary wings. Slightly different. The job of a propeller is to move air over the wings. The job of a rotary wing is to actually do the lift producing. Oh, come on. Where's that last piece? Aha, it's at the bottom. I found it. Okay. So we got those. And then we need this piece? Or is there a gray version of this? Oh, there are gray versions of this. Okay. We're gonna need 2 of these. Oh no, that was actually a different one. That didn't have Lego bits on it. Going to want 1 of these. Yeah. And then we're gonna want 2 of these. There we go. Okay, so we are going to... I want this to be able to spin. Oh, so do 2 of these. So then we are going to put this through here. And get this. Interesting. Nice. Okay, now we need this bit. And then this bit. And then we need that piece. I think it's this one. Okay. And then this is the solar array. So now we need stickers. Should be number 15. You know, that has fingerprints all over it. I really should clean that one. No, building 5 times speed like they do in the Lego movie. I'll become a master builder. There we go. Okay, now we don't have any, or we have fewer oils on that side. Put this on top. Ta-da! Wish I had the money and space to get a few Lego sets. Yeah, normally I wouldn't, but this was like a stress purchase. Like the Seinfeld set. Do they actually have a Seinfeld Lego set? I mean, there's so many licensed Lego things that I just don't know. Remember Lego Dimensions? The time where Lego tried to, like, get in on the Amiibo and Skylanders market. Okay, we get one of these, another one of these, and there's a square brick. We're gonna want to put stickers on everything. Okay. Lego Sonic has so many combos. They did it better also. Well, I think like the Skylanders was like the original where like they really pushed it like you needed it. Basically to get stuff done. And then Nintendo is just like, yeah, you have this thing and it looks nice, and every once in a while you get to like play a game with it. But the nice thing is that they're licensed of the characters that you're into. So I think Nintendo has had the advantage over Skylanders, and that people actually cared about their characters outside of the game that the things were used for. And then Lego Dimensions had the advantage that it had a bunch of different licensed things from different series that people wanted to see in their game. There we go. And we will put this up here. And that gets the 16. But yeah, when I was in the section, I actually saw like Lego Sonic stuff. I think it was... What's the... Was it Sonic Origins or whatever? The like the collection of like the collection that they released that you can play the old games, but you can like play classic Amy. I saw one of those. It looked like it was a Lego tie-in for that. But I was here for the science stuff, so. Not that I don't love Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, and then we put this on the bottom. Very cool. We will now put this to the side. Okay, we're gonna need a couple pieces. We need 2 of these. And we need 1 of these. No, that's not the one I thought I was going for. We need 1 of these, and then we need this elbow. Or so this coupler, and then we need a weird long bit that looks like this. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. This looks like the one. Okay. We did that. Got my mic is sliding around. So we got this, and then we got these. So yeah, so this is the new desk, which is why I have more space. It looks just like the old desk, probably because it's by the same company. Which I am not sponsored by. Okay. This in here. But yeah, as we're building this, I'm going to look for a place where we can put the microcontroller. I might just build the entire thing, and then we'll look at what we have, and I might adapt some of the pieces with like a Dremel tool or something to fit it. Okay, so we did that. So now we need another one of these. 2 more of these, and then another one of these gray arm elbow things. I think we found. Yep, and then we are just mimicking on the other side. There we go. So I hope you guys are all having a good Friday. I know I came home from work for a bit, and then I just kind of fell asleep and took a nap. Like an old person. So I have lots of energy right now. Okay. We want this long stick. Which one of you has the long stick? There you are. Friday's Friday, getting down on Friday. Oh gosh. You know, it's really scary to think that what was it, Rebecca Black is you know, an adult. I'm even more surprised that I remember her name. Probably because it's like ingrained. That song is just like burned into my brain. Okay, so we need one of these. What's that one? We need one of these. And then we need a gray cap. If I can find the gray cap. Oh, I found it. There we go. Just want to make sure this is the right one. It is, okay. Just double checking. Okay, we're adding more of these. I don't know why they showed us. Oh, I see. So we're actually not supposed to put them together. We're supposed to put them like this. Wait a second, that doesn't work. Oh, okay, so that they're just showing a black space where these hook in like this. Something about Lego streams hit different. One, two, 1, 2. I'm good. Hello? Yeah.
Sorry, bye.
And then we want another one of these spinny doohickeys. Found it. Do you want these to be offset? No, they want to be lined up. Oh, we want both of these to line up? Okay. And then one last of these little white pieces. I'll take this. We're gonna get. Do they want this on the inside or the outside? They want it on the outside. Not gonna lie, need something to de-stress lately. I feel that. I'm feeling a little bit less stressed now. That's because we're, like, everything's starting to clean up a bit around here. Okay, so we did this. And then... particular direction they want? Okay. We got that aligned. But yeah, having hobbies definitely helps. Get one of these. Are these all the same length? Are these any different than the ones over here? No. Okay. And these are symmetrical, so... Let me guess, put the rest of them in. Okay. Not sure if they want these pushed in or not. Okay, they do have them pushed in on the drawing. There we go. And then we want to put this. Okay, we'll put that off to the side. One of these pieces. Come on. These ones are always stubborn. Go, and then one of these. How about you, or is it you? It's you. Two of these, put them in the middle. Both sides. I'll make two of these. Put that on the end. And then we want this. Yeah, this. And then we want this on the other side. Another one of these. But yeah, I need to get de-stressed and stuff before I start up grad school classes again. I'm only taking one class every course. At most two if they're electives. But yeah, no, it's just, it'd be too much. There we go. And then we need two of these. Long ones. I'll get this hooked up. Oh, I totally screwed this up. It's like, wait a second. That doesn't look right. Yeah, I could just... Feels, dude. I don't know how I can manage to ever return to college and to what end. I think that's the big thing is if you're going to college, my personal opinion is that you should have some sort of end goal in mind. Even if, especially if you're young, like even if your end goal is just, hey, I just want to experience new things, I think that's perfectly acceptable. Just, or if you like have a skill that you want to learn, go for that. I started college a bit late, after I was in my 20s, so I already kind of had a goal of what I wanted and kind of a plan of action. Oh, I should. That looks kind of like a floppy arm thing. But yeah, you should definitely, when you do that sort of stuff, you should definitely have a plan in mind and not just blindly go in. I'm not saying college is bad, but I'm saying getting into debt without knowing what you're getting into is not a great plan. So it's an investment, so you need to like make it work for you, you know? Okay. So which end do they want? Okay. But yeah, it's not necessarily bad, but especially when you've taken a break for a while, your priorities and what you want to do may have changed. And pop it in. There we go. Get a degree in Legos. I mean, they actually do have like master builders that they hire. I think they have training courses and stuff. But yeah, definitely having like a degree in architecture or like mechanical engineering or like civil engineering probably would really help with building Legos, as silly as it sounds. Ooh, we have U-joints. That's really cool. need to get some more Lego U-joints. That way we can make like a working car. With like a drive shaft and everything. That'd be really fun. And then some more Lego long ones. Okay. We did the thing. Okay, this is pretty complicated. Okay, we are driving these through the upper end and this end up and through here. I don't know how far up it needs to go necessarily. Okay, so the joints are just like straight up poking through. Which seems kind of weird. Sorry, I realize like I'm holding it too close to myself. That is all sorts of weird. Oh, it wants us to... Okay. Wants us to make this part of the frame. Got it. I would never think of this stuff. All right. You can see here that the red bit is rotating when I twist this. Looks like it's all working okay. We'll get another one of these. This one is the one we're looking for. Okay. There. Now we're putting another coupler on this. So we can put another Lego bit on here. Oh, we need a spacer. No wonder that looked weird. Debating hooking up and playing some Switch games and surround sound this weekend. I haven't had surround sound in a long time. Although some of the stuff you do with headphones is pretty darn amazing, quite honestly. I remember once going to like in a mall back when malls were still kind of a thing. Going to like this Bose presentation, and they had like their like surround sound system, and they had like a presenter like they take you into a room that's very clearly like has a very specific size, a certain number of people can go in. Everything is like soundproofed so that they get get you like perfect sound, and then they just had this TV in the front, and like, hey, this TV is a surround sound system. We're like, what? I was like, yeah, and then the announcer like takes like a laser pointer, and then he like moves it around the room, and the sound follows it, which is kind of cool. But again, that works in that very specific geometry and setup, and so like your mileage may vary depending on what your room looks like. But yeah, definitely giving themselves the best chance. Oh, and they want 4 of these. Bozy is not dank. They are not dank pods. That is for sure. Which is a fun YouTube channel, by the way. Okay, now we do this again. Battery is running low. Okay, fine, I'll charge you. Trust me, vintage Bose are way cheaper than you'd expect. Oh no, I don't doubt. Most of the money goes towards marketing. The big things are just, you know, having... Oh, I definitely put that on the wrong bit. The big thing is just having, like, the materials on hand. The materials themselves are cheap. It's the marketing and the engineering is the expensive stuff. Yep, plywood and staples. Because plywood is a really good resonator. And that's why they use it. Oops. All mids, no lows, no highs. Yeah. Well, to be fair, mids are where you get most of your stuff. And you want a little bit of high, a little bit of low. Well, maybe a lot of bit of low, depending on who you are. But yeah. It's what the kids call mids. Oops, all Legos. Yes, it is mid, as the children say. That's right, Sam. Your opinions are mid. if I knew what that if he knew what that meant, that would be offensive. What is it that what was it from King of the Hill where like the dad tells his son, is like, son, if those children could read, they would be very offended right now. Okay. Oh, was it the principal? Yeah. All I know is it's being used as a meme format every once in a while. But everything can be memed, especially SpongeBob. SpongeBob has the answer for everything. It's just one of those shows that kind of did everything. At least old school SpongeBob. People are like, oh yeah, the good old days where like shows were good, but then they also had like, what was it, Dan Snyder? The foot guy. SpongeBob got the good memes. Yeah. Which I only remember that guy because he showed up in a cartoon I saw recently where they're making fun of him for being a weird foot person. He ends up saving the day, which was weird. Which the cartoon noted is like, that's weird. He was, and worse allegations have been made. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's just weird, like, during, like, the tryout period for, like, Nick Kids, like, he would have everybody, like, take their shoes off in front of their parents. Kind of weird. And the fact that, like, the Nick logo was a giant foot. Kind of weird. Just saying. But yeah, I may or may not have been watching some Meat Canyon videos. It's a great animator, by the way. If you're into like surreal, weird, like stuff that everything he makes also has like a moral to it as well, and is some sort of like social commentary, which is you don't see a lot with like these funny cartoons. So he always has like some sort of moral message that you can get from his weird, deformed cartoons. Oh shoot! I did this wrong. That makes more sense actually. Here to do this, they'll be sturdier this way, and they'll stay aligned. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen Meat Canyon and you're into like weird animations, go look up Meat Canyon. Has a lot of stuff to say. You've seen it? Yeah, no, it's great. I think my favorite one that he did recently was the white woman getting like the pumpkin spice latte at the drive-thru. She keeps like coming back around, and every time she drinks a bit more, she becomes more and more monstrous. The pumpkin spice. At the end, the poor barista's like, I don't think I should give you any more. You always feel sorry for like the normal people in his cartoons. All right, there we go. What next? Oh. Okay, let us see. Which side is going to be up? Yeah, we talk about some weird stuff on this channel. I am all over the place. Talk about science stuff, we talk about games, we do horror games, we do children's games, we do old school games. We make funny robots that sing happy birthday. Engineer me a way to compress and move large pieces of matter before decompressing them. It's already been done. It's called a vacuum. Or a trash compactor for solids. I don't know if that won't destroy what I want to move. I mean, you just said matters. We could just do air. I was like, okay, I assume that your matter is air. I will now put it in a compressor, and then I will release the valve and decompress it. technically solves. Okay. This is number 11. Let's see, do we have fingerprints on this? Ah, yes, Legos. This is the engineering you got a degree for. Yeah, exactly. Oh gosh. So we have an intern, and he's asking me because he goes to the same college that I graduated from. So he works in a wind tunnel there. So he's asking me questions on like how to make this probe. They want to like put a probe next to a model to like move it around, so it's like this, and it can like, if this is the probe that's getting like the pressure data and like wind's coming this way, they want to like push it here and like that. He was asking me a couple things about it, and then he just like at one point he just asked us like, hey, so like if the wind's coming this way, what if I just put the probe back here in the back? And it's like, won't that be good? And that just won't affect the air in front of it? And the answer is it depends, but he's doing it in subsonic conditions. And so the answer is yes, it will mess up. If you put something downstream, it will actually affect stuff upstream, depending on how much air you're displacing. And it's kind of, you can kind of think of it as sound. The way sound travels and the way that like wind happens, they happen through the same mechanism of like molecules hitting into each other. So the answer is yes. And the closer upstream you get, the more interference it will cause upstream. And the real thing is, if you want it to not affect upstream, just make it far enough, as far as it takes for sound to travel, basically between here and here. If you can do that, then stuff up here will be relatively unaffected. The big question is, it really depends on what you're doing and how big this thing back here is and how close it is. So the answer is yes, but I don't even know if it would be significant. So probably the thing to do would be to set up like two sensors, like one here, and then like move one of them up, or sorry, have a sensor up here and have a sensor down here, and then have the one like in the back move up to see if you get any difference as it comes up. And then you would probably know if it's significant. And if you don't see anything, then it's probably just lost in the turbulence. I want Legos, not actual engineering advice. Gosh darn it. What am I supposed to do with this degree? That's okay. I'll hold off till we have the wind tunnel to give more engineering advice. Nani? What? Engineering advice on my engineering channel? What has this world come to? I don't think the sound played. Let's try again. Well, we have to wait a minute. Darn you, DRM. Did that one sound? I heard it on my end. But yeah, I don't think I heard it. Huh. It might only be piped through on my end. Sound alert, sound alert, sound alert. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's what happened. I think it's hooked up to my computer audio, which I had, NANI? How about now? I think it was hooked up to my computer audio, which I had, turned off for reasons. Okay, there we go. And now I totally lost what I was working on. Where did I put that? Oh, it's right here. It totally blended in for me. I'm getting old and senile. The best of both worlds. Okay, we make another one of these. Yeah, I apologize for that. I thought that it was... It's weird. So that one, for some reason, goes through desktop audio. For some reason. And my other alerts get played directly through OBS. Okay, we have this thingamajigger. Whatever this is supposed to be. Get one of these. And then we need this. What the heck do they want me to do here? Okay, well, I'll use all the pieces on this page. One, two. Okay, this is the same on both sides. Want 2 of these. Oh, weird. Okay, so we're using these like gears. Okay. Okay, I see what you're throwing down. We're putting it through the center. Yeah, so it's an open differential is what we're making. See, engineering. Same thing that you see on the back of any rear wheel or 4-wheel drive car. You get a metal version of this in the back. And what it does... I'm not an expert in them. But what it does is it allows... So, for example, I'm spinning the drive shaft now. And you can see that they're moving in separate directions. What I can do... Yeah, so it's transferring. Oh, maybe it's not an open differential. But yeah, we're changing how we're moving both ways. I was wrong, I think. As I said, I'm not an expert in mechanical engineering. I am always open for suggestions. Okay, and this will keep us from spinning all the way around. Oh my gosh. I think my hands are a bit big for this. There we go. Okay. Oh, I guess I should put it on the other side. The side that says to put it on. Technically, if I look at the picture now. I doubt we're going to use this other side here. Okay, then I want this part down. So orientation matters here. Hands too big for Lego delicacy. I mean, like, I don't have gigantic hands, but I have larger than average hands. So my hands don't fit in a lot of things. It is just a fact of my life that I live with. Which is why whenever I drop something when I'm working on my car, I call my sister. I need tiny C-shaped yellow Lego hands. That would solve all of my problems. Do they want me to make 2 of these? No, they just had 1 for now. Okay. They'll probably have me put in a second one later. Speaking of C-shaped hands, Lego Batman, which is kind of related, but I loved Lego Batman. It was a good movie. My favorite part is the ending where they link themselves together with the power of abs and save Gotham. And then Batman finally acknowledges Joker and says he hates him. Yeah, that movie was so messed up. I'm not sure what I think that was more for the adults, but I was gonna say I'm not sure what kind of message we're trying to send children with that one. Okay, we need 2 of these. Dang old lessons and morals. It's like we have stuff to learn about how to integrate into a society. How dare they? No, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that you shouldn't do things that you want to do. I'm just saying that there is you do live with other people in the world. And so you don't have to have all the same values, but you at least have to like get along to some extent with each other. So at least understanding how other people think is kind of important. So my birthday is in November, and I'm having a hard time choosing what I want to stream that month. That's a tough one. So are you saying like you want to stream, or you're trying to decide like a certain game to stream? Or just like a topic in general? Yeah, I already have plans for October and December. That's kind of weird to have plans for October and December, but not November. Like, I don't know what I really want to stream for myself. That's a good question. That is a good question. Yeah, I haven't been at this for too long, so Summer Sonic Adventure turns 25. Does it really? Oh, maybe I'll have to stream that in December. Oh, don't they have like the Christmas themed Chow as well? Isn't there like a Christmas themed Chow if I recall? I know there are like character themed Chow, like the Tails Chow and Amy Chow. I think there's a Knuckles one too. Ooh, we have bearings. Shoot, do I have... I just did that and I already want... I regret it. Second, because once you put that in, it's hard to access. Where are those tweezers? Oh, they are. Yeah, I might not be able to get this back out. At least not without breaking it. Yeah, we need to get like shims in here. So because what I want to do, I as soon as I put it in, I was like, oh, this doesn't come back out. I wanted to put some lubrication in here. I have some plastic safe lubrication. I'll at least get it on the second one. I can probably get some into these access holes. Because this part, I can already feel it. This part has a lot of friction. Okay. I don't want to put a lot of it, just enough to sort of protect the plastic bits that are rubbing up against each other. This is the same, actually the same, this is the same lubricant that, and slash grease that I use for, my 3D printer. Well, a little bit. It's the one I use for the bearings. I use a thinner lubricant for other pieces. But yeah. There we go. Much better. And this one's all stiff in comparison. Okay. Okay, that's a little bit better. I didn't manage to get it in here on this other side. Probably get a little bit in here and then wipe it off. I'll pack it in there. It's just a good idea. Anytime you have gears or moving parts, even if they're plastic, it's a good idea. If you look inside of one of like the turn signal levers of your car, it'll actually have a bunch of this silicone-based plastic safe grease on it for all the bits that like rub over each other. Hopefully this packs enough into the other side. So now we should be able to spin it freely. There we go, that did the trick. Then we'll clean it off. Yeah, because this is basically just a plastic bearing. Okay. And this is the inner part. Let's get that all tucked away. All right. And then some of these. Nope, not those. There you go. So, Sam, do you have an old Dreamcast with the original Sonic Adventure? Are you going to be playing the director's cut version? Dang, okay. Which weekends were longer as an adult? Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, that's really cool. There are a lot of people that swear by the Dreamcast version. But I didn't have a Dreamcast growing up, so I only know the GameCube version, which was the director's cut re-release. I will stream off original hardware, North American release. You'll have to stop in and find out. Some Sonic DX changes are just odd. Yeah, I think some of them are like textures, some colors are changed. Yeah, and each port breaks stuff a little more. Yes, like collision, just a little bit. Oh, and then they changed up the models as well. I think to reflect the Sonic Adventure to more closely resemble the character proportions from the Sonic Adventure 2. I think a little bit. And anytime you change models like that, it's always going to be some people are going to prefer one over the other. Correct, they're shiny. Got a player's guide ready for the stream too. Gonna set up a charity via Twitch. Oh, that's really cool. I'll have to come in and definitely check that out. I might have to. That's actually a good idea for December, doing a charity stream. I'm not sure if I consider myself having enough people, but it's better to try and not accomplish anything than to not try at all. Oh, the last one's up here. I miss Pawn 420 in chat. Yeah. I'm not sure. I think he might be going through some stuff right now. Or he's just busy at work. Job change and schedule changes, I assume. I'm not sure. I did raid him a couple days ago. He was playing GTA 5, so. Let's see. Let me lock this in. But yeah, people have their circumstances and all that. And that's totally okay. That's life. Then, so the outside, looking in. There we go. Job. Engineer versus a Vectrex clone on stream? I have no idea what Vectrex is. What's Vectrex? Am I just old? Am I not hip with the times? No, surely not. It's the children that are wrong. Vector Graphics CRT console. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't do electrical engineering. I don't do signal processing. The only reason I was able to get that thing singing Happy Birthday is because somebody else made a library that pulses the electricity at the right frequency. I was actually really concerned because usually you use some sort of alternating current. I think you could technically do it versus PWM, but I just wasn't sure. So I was just very concerned it wasn't going to work as intended. And that I would have to figure out how to do it. All right. Okay, this is going to go on the long side. Engineer is engineer. To some extent, that is true. A lot of the problem solving stuff is the same, no matter where you go. Whoa. That is funky. Narrow screen aspect ratio. That is wild. But yeah, it's a vector. Yeah, it's vector graphics. Kind of like an oscilloscope. With your help, we can get the first Trinitron on Mars. But no, that's really cool. I know I've seen people get like, I'm sure someone has made Doom. I think someone got Quake on running on an oscilloscope as the monitor. They had to like change it so that it could do the vector graphic approximations, which is kind of cool. And then what else? And then I've seen someone play Bad Apple on an oscilloscope. And I think there is some music group in Germany that made a track that specifically, if you hook it into an oscilloscope, it makes pictures. So the owner of Vertex over a decade ago made it public domain. That's awesome. Oh, hello, Walter. Do you want to say hi? Want me to pick you up? Say hello. This is Walter. He has a little mustache. Here, 1 second. Let me flip him over. He's very floof. Say hello. Say hi for the camera. He's like, nah. He's a very chill cat. I am currently petting the floof. Oh, okay, no. Okay, bye. I guess he's camera shy. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Sam. He's like, no. No. Oh, shoot. Did it? No, I did this right. Okay. One, two, three. Not about the spotlight. Yeah. Yeah, Walter's nice and humble. He's a real one. No, he's very affectionate. He loves attention. And he's been liking the new place. He's been running around basically wailing all the time. He does that when he's excited. And then my other cat, Luna, she's just been a huge cuddle bug. She's taken over my room, decided everything is hers, that I belong to her, essentially. Yeah, Luna's really old. I've had her for a long, long time. So she's probably 18 now. I'm approximating. And Walter's like 3. So very young. Not wise to the ways of the cat world. And Luna just barely tolerates him. She loves me, she hates him. Which is sad because he also loves me, so he comes in all the time. And is sad because he gets chased off. Two, three, four, five. And then another one of these pieces right here. But yes, he's very floofy. Luna's more sleek. Doesn't really like being held as much. Walter likes being held. Awesome. 1 second. Forgot to ask. Did you listen to All Star this week? I have not yet paid tribute to Smash Mouth this week. But I'll probably check it out tomorrow. Because it is really a tragedy. Like, he died really young. And I know he had, like, a lot of health problems. The song from the Mystery Men. Okay. And that is sticker number 6. It's just this one. I wonder why they have the snake on a staff symbol on this. I wonder what the story behind that is. Usually I'm familiar with it being on like medical stuff because it's representing like Moses healing Israel by having them look at the snake that was on the staff. Song for Mystery Fair, live your failure from alcoholism. I don't think that was the only thing. Remember Mystery Men, the Ben Stiller superhero movie? I do not. Didn't watch a lot of movies growing up. And then a lot of the movies I like and I watch are not very realistic at all. I tend to like more fantastical. Okay, don't get me wrong. I like movies that have some degree of realism, but I don't like what you would call like air quotes movies for adults. I think my favorite movie that came out recently was Across the Spider-Verse. It dealt with a lot of mature themes, but in a way that was fun and fantastical. It was really well done, very solid. All right. There we go. That's where All Star was from. That's cool. All right. So we have this thing. And we can spin different things. All right. See what that does. This is going to be big. So I think the microcontroller is going to fit in just right. Ah, yes, Lego. All right. Yeah, I think we're going to call that for tonight. I think this is a good stopping place. And we'll get back to this tomorrow. Engineer me a RoboMaid. Play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Already done. Yes, Lego time is over. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I am limited by the limitations of my flesh. I must rest. I'll play Mischief Makers instead. Alright, let's see who's on. Oh no, Uwu logged off. Let's see. You know, it's been a while. Let's raid Brentzone. Let me check if how long he's been on for. I think his schedule is pretty... Oh my gosh, he's playing modded Sonic Adventure 2. He's only been on there for 3 hours. I think he usually streams for 6 to 8 hours, so. Raid Shadow Legends. Raid. So, live and learn, hanging on the edge of tomorrow. And what's our raid message? I need some isolated Sonic lines for my streams. Okay. There is our raid message. And yeah, no, thanks so much for coming and hanging out. I think we'll do one more piece of this tomorrow. Maybe try to get the happy birthday to work a little bit more properly. And maybe set up a trigger for it to work. But yeah, that being said, thanks. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. And go give Brent some love. I'll see you guys later.